Hello scrappers, in this video I'll be scrapping variable resistors. What am I looking for inside? I'm looking for palladium. And how I know that these are variable resistors? I know because here on the side you have this tiny screw, and when you rotate it you change the parameters of the resistor. By the catalogs, each of these resistors has 0.01 grams of palladium. So I'll scrap this 100 and I'll check if the result I get matches the catalog data. Let's start with this one. You have just to smash the cap on top like this and remove it. So after that it's very easy to get the contact that contains palladium. Let's put it a little bit like this. Here we go. So this is the contact. I'll show you a closer look to it in a picture. Let's keep it aside for now. What else we have here inside? We have this axis. This axis contains silver, but unfortunately it's only a silver plating. And we have a coil. Let's take this coil. I want to show you how it looks like. It's round. Sometimes not so easy to take the coil, but what to do? That's the life of the scrapper. Here it is. I jumped. Here is the coil. So this coil in our case contains nothing. So we just keep it aside. But in some cases in the coil you can also have precious metals like in the contact. How the resistor works? Contact rotates towards the coil and that's how you change the parameters of the resistor. But let's go back to the contact. Contact has two parts. On top is the palladium containing one. And on the bottom there is a round base that contains only base metals. So one of the important things is to remove the contact from the base. Let's do it carefully. Like this. So you see nothing left here on the base, and this is the contact. Each of these contacts contains 58% palladium. Now I'll scrap the rest of them and we'll do the calculation at the end to see if the weight of these contacts matches 1 gram of palladium iode. Let's go. After 30 minutes of scrapping, that's the result. In this container I have 100 contacts from variable resistors. And I hope there is 1 gram of palladium. Let's check this. I'll measure them. We have 1.71 grams of contacts. So 1.71 multiplied by 0.58 equals 0.99. So in this container we have 0.99 gram of palladium and 0.72 grams of silver. That's more or less matching the catalog amounts, and yeah, that's a good start. Maybe you are wondering why I am wasting my time scrapping palladium contacts when palladium price is so low. There are a couple of reasons. I hope first palladium price will go up someday, so I'm taking the risk to invest in this scrap. Second, I reduced the volume of my scrap because in the beginning it was a pile of variable resistors. Now it's just less than 2 grams of contacts in a small plastic container. So this reduces the volume. And third, as I'm restarting my channel, I'm planning to do some videos about palladium refining. And I needed palladium containing material for these videos. So that's part of it. Thanks for watching, keep scrapping, and don't forget to recover your precious metals at the end. Bye!